Ever thought of courting your partner with a romantic dinner and a side of STI talk? Yes, you heard it right. Now before you start imagining the horrified look on your date's face, let me assure you it's not as bad as it sounds. In fact, it's often the key to building a foundation of trust and respect in any new relationship. Discussing sexual health, particularly STIs, might seem as fun as a root canal, but it's as essential as, well, a root canal when you need one. And let's face it, it can be a tad awkward, like trying to parallel park in a tight spot with an audience watching, but it's a conversation that needs to be had. So, how do you broach the subject without making it feel like a confession at a Sunday mass? Well, the trick is to approach it with honesty, empathy, and a dash of humor. Just like you'd tell a joke, timing is everything. You wouldn't want to blurt it out in the middle of a kiss, right? And remember, it's not about dropping a bombshell over dinner, it's about creating a safe and open space for both of you. So, when is the best time to bring it up? When the moon is in the 7th house and Jupiter aligns with Mars? Not quite. The best time to talk about things like STIs isn't dictated by celestial bodies but by good old-fashioned common sense. It's when you both are comfortable, in a private setting, and preferably not 5 minutes before getting intimate. Now, how to broach the subject? Try opening with, "I care about you and I care about our health. Can we talk about STIs?" It's not exactly pillow talk, but it's necessary talk. Remember, you're not sitting your partner down for a lecture on microbiology. Keep it simple, factual, and to the point. And what about the fear of being judged or rejected? Well, if your partner isn't mature enough to handle this conversation, they probably aren't mature enough for an adult relationship. And if they run for the hills, consider it a dodged bullet. Finally, be proactive about testing. Because the only thing better than talking about STIs is knowing your status. It's like getting your car serviced. No one really enjoys it, but it's better than breaking down on the freeway. So no, you don't need an astrology chart to find the right time, just some good old-fashioned honesty and respect. Now that you've decided to take the plunge, let's dive into the deep end, how to actually have the talk. Imagine this as a diplomatic mission, but instead of negotiating trade deals, you'll be discussing past sexual history, testing, and protection methods. It's not the most glamorous of topics, but hey, who said diplomacy was all about glitz and glamour? Remember, this is not a blame game or a trial by fire, it's a conversation, an exchange of ideas, and a mutual understanding. So, no pointing fingers or raising eyebrows, please. And if you're worried about how to steer the conversation, here's a trick: use humor. A little chuckle here and there can lighten up even the most serious discussions. But beware, there's a fine line between being funny and being inappropriate. Now let's talk about respect. It's crucial, folks. Understanding and respecting each other's boundaries is the key to a successful conversation. You're not trying to pry into their past, but to pave a way for a safer future together. So tread lightly and speak kindly, and that's it, folks. Remember, it's not about winning an argument, it's about winning the battle against STIs. So go forth and converse with confidence, humor, and a little bit of charm.